Hi, I'd like to talk about EcoTaster and using the new EcoTaster Ultra Eco-Friendly Tasting Spoon for your next demo. EcoTasters can be self-dispensed or you can dispense them for your customers. For the self-dispensing option, we do have these wooden bamboo boxes available that hold about 250 to 300 EcoTasters. The EcoTasters always go into the box with the round side down and the smiley faces up to make sure that people touch only the handle portion of the spoon and not the part that they put in their mouth. We also have available dispensers for when you'd like something extra sanitary. You can also use your own receptacles. This one, for example, I got at Container Store, and it's nice because it keeps the utensils very sanitary. When you're setting out the EcoTasters, we suggest, especially when you're just starting to use them, that you take a chunk of EcoTasters and just give them a kind of a starter bend and put them back in the container. You don't have to do that. It just makes it a little bit more intuitive than for the customer who hasn't seen an EcoTaster before, that you're supposed to fold it. If they use it without folding it, it actually still works pretty well too. If you are setting up EcoTasters for your customers, say you're using a traditional cup, we recommend that you put the EcoTaster on the cup or let the consumer self-dispense. We don't want to leave the EcoTaster in the food for long periods of time, since they are designed to be very eco-friendly and compostable. They will start to absorb a little moisture in at the edges. So on something like this, the couscous, it'll probably be fine for 10 minutes. Something like yogurt, I would not put the EcoTaster into the product at all. Let the consumer do that themselves. If you're interested in avoiding the use of a cup, EcoTasters can be the receptacle themselves for the food. For example, here we have different kinds of cakes, pastries. You can put right onto the spoon itself. Here's a candy type of item. I definitely recommend putting a little bend into the EcoTensile first before you put it down to make it easy for the consumer to pick up the product. Also, if you have a food that's somewhat squirrely, like this fruit and nut mix here, I recommend that you hold the utensil in its folded configuration, and then you can kind of pour the food item down into the crease, and that makes it easy to dispense. Now, if you have an item like yogurt or a pudding, or this is a couscous or a rice with a sauce or a macaroni and cheese, you'll want to dispense with a spoon directly onto the EcoTaster. We use this little a melon baller, which I just love. It just makes a very easy kind of pre-measured quantity that fits on the spoon nicely. So again, I hold the spoon in its folded configuration and let any extra spill off, and then put it down for consumers. For the yogurt, this is where this melon baller really comes in handy. I kind of center it on there and scrape it right off, and it actually makes a very nice presentation. Okay. We even have a number of people who serve oils and other types of syrups and whatnot on the EcoTaster. You can just use an eyedropper or a very small spoon and put a few drops on the EcoTaster. Okay. Well, hopefully that gives you a few ideas for ways that you can use your new EcoTasters. We do have these signs available, this in a smaller version as well, to help let your customers see your great green efforts. Talks about how to use the spoon and the different aspects of the sustainability. All right, well, have a great demo, and thanks.